You wake up at 2 a.m. Your leg cramps so hard you grab the bedsheet. You think it's just getting older. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. If you're over 70, that night sign is not normal aging. It's a silent alarm. And it means your magnesium is dangerously low. Stay with me for the next few minutes. By the end, you'll know exactly which 5 signs to watch for. And point number 3 will shock you. If you've ever woken up with a leg cramp at night, comment yes below right now. Let me tell you why I care about this. I've worked with hundreds of seniors over the past decade. Every single week, someone walks into my office complaining about poor sleep, muscle twitches, or feeling weak. They've tried everything. Pain pills, more water, different pillows. But when I check their blood work, magnesium is almost always in the red zone. Why? Because after 70, your body doesn't absorb magnesium the same way. Your kidneys lose efficiency. Your gut changes. And the foods you ate for decades no longer give you enough. Stay with me until the end. Point number 5 is the one most people miss, and it could save your mobility. Number 1 is the night cramp that keeps you awake. Let's start with the most obvious sign. You already know it. The leg cramp that hits at 2 a.m. But here's what you don't know. That cramp isn't from dehydration. It's not from walking too much yesterday. It's a muscle spasm caused by low magnesium. Magnesium controls how your muscles contract and relax. When levels drop too low, your muscles don't know how to let go, so they lock up hard, and it hurts. Imagine your calf muscle turning into a rock. You can't stretch it. You can't walk on it. You just lie there waiting for it to stop. And the worst part is, the more it happens, the more afraid you become of falling asleep. So what do? First, stop ignoring it. Second, ask your doctor for a simple blood test, a serum magnesium test. It's not fancy. It's cheap. But most doctors don't order it unless you ask. If you've had a night cramp in the last week, type 1 in the comments. I want to know how many of you are dealing with this right now. Number 2 is the heart flutter you feel in bed. You're lying in bed trying to relax. Suddenly your chest flutters like a bird trapped inside your ribs. Your heart skips a beat, then another. You sit up. You breathe faster. You wonder if tonight is the night you end up in ER. But here's the truth. Low magnesium triggers electrical instability in your heart muscle. Your heart's natural pacemaker relies on magnesium to keep a steady rhythm. When you're low, your heart beats irregularly. This is called an arrhythmia. And while it's rarely dangerous in the short term, it's a huge warning sign. Here's what I need you to understand. If you're over 70 and you feel heart flutters at night, don't panic. But don't ignore it either. Magnesium deficiency is reversible, and fixing it often stops the flutters completely. So next time your heart skips a beat, ask yourself, when did I last eat a magnesium-rich food? When did I last get tested? Drop a 2 in the comments if you felt this heart flutter at night. You're not alone. Number 3 is the sleep that never feels restful. You fall asleep fine, but 3 hours later, you're wide awake. And no matter what you do, reading, warm milk, changing rooms, you can't drip back. You think it's stress, or your bladder, or the dog. But here's what the research shows. Magnesium controls your GABA receptors. GABA is a chemical that turns your brain off at night. When magnesium is low, GABA doesn't work. Your brain stays alert even when your body is exhausted. This is why so many seniors over 70 wake up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., not because of pain, but because their brain forgot how to sleep. And here's the part your doctor may never tell you. Melatonin won't fix this. Sleep pills won't fix this. Only magnesium can restore that GABA signal. But not all magnesium is the same. You need magnesium glycinate for sleep, not magnesium oxide, not magnesium citrate. Glycinate. Ask your pharmacist. It's the only form that crosses your blood-brain barrier. If you wake up at 2 a.m. and can't go back to sleep, type 3 in the comments right now. Number 4 is the shaky hands that won't stop. You go to pour your morning coffee. Your hand trembles just a little. You think it's just getting older, or maybe you didn't sleep well. But here's the truth. Magnesium controls your nerve signals. When you're deficient, your nerves fire randomly. that causes tremors, twitching, shaky fingers. I've seen seniors over 75 stop playing cards, stop writing checks, stop holding a fork, because they thought the shaking was Parkinson's or a stroke. But it was just magnesium. And the fix is 3 weeks of proper magnesium. Not a cure-all, but in many cases, the shaking stops. So here's my question to you. When you hold a glass of water, does your hand shake even a tiny bit? If yes, that's a sign your body needs more magnesium. Drop a 4 in the comments if you've noticed shaky hands. Number 5 is the weakness that makes you want to sit down. And this is the most dangerous sign of all because most people miss it. You walk from your bedroom to the kitchen. You feel weak, not dizzy, not in pain, just weak, like your legs don't want to carry you. You think, I'm just getting older, and you sit down. But here's what you need to know. Low magnesium causes muscle fatigue, not just cramps, actual weakness, because magnesium is what converts food into energy. Without it, your cells can't produce ADP. ADP is the fuel your muscles run on. No magnesium, no fuel, no strength. This is why so many seniors over 80 end up using walkers or canes. Not because of arthritis or injury, but because their muscles simply ran out of gas. And here's the good news. Once you fix magnesium, many people regain strength. Not overnight, but within 6 weeks you can walk further, climb stairs, get out of a chair without using your arms. If you feel weak after a short walk, type 5 in the comments. I need to know how many of you are struggling with this. Now let me explain what happens when you ignore these 5 signs for months or years. Low magnesium doesn't just cause cramps and poor sleep. It damages your heart over time. It weakens your bones. It increases your risk of type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. Studies from the National Institutes of Health show that seniors with chronic magnesium deficiency are 40% more likely to be hospitalized and 30% more likely to fall and break a hip. That's not fear-mongering. That's data. But here's what you can do starting tonight. Step 1. Stop taking your magnesium pill on an empty stomach. It won't absorb. Take it with a small meal that contains healthy fat, avocado, olive oil, a handful of nuts. Step 2. Choose the right form. Magnesium glycinate for sleep and anxiety. Magnesium citrate for constipation and cramping. Magnesium threonate for brain health. But stay away from magnesium oxide. It barely absorbs. Step 3. Add magnesium-rich foods to every single meal. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate. I want you to write these 3 steps down or screenshot the screen right now. If you're over 70 and you've had any of these 5 signs, you need to act this week, not next month. Let me summarize what you just learned. First, the night cramp is not normal aging. It's your muscles screaming for magnesium. Second, the heart flutter and broken sleep are signs your nervous system is struggling to regulate itself. Third, the weakness in your legs is the most dangerous sign because it's often missed by blood tests. Here's what I want you to do right now. Comment below with a number that applies to you, 1 through 5. If multiple apply, list them all. I read every single comment. Then like this video so more seniors over 70 can find this information. And share it with someone you love who's over 65. Send it to your sister, your neighbor, your Sunday school class. Because here's the truth. You deserve to sleep through the night. You deserve to walk without shaking. You deserve to feel strong again. And the solution is sitting right there in a simple mineral that most doctors overlook. Subscribe now. Thank you for trusting me with your health. I'll see you in the next one.